Say Hello by April Wine. Here's a quick run through. Okay, here's the fifth string open A for you to tune to. Alright, now as far as sound goes for this thing, you're going to want a fairly clean sound. Chorus, I think is what they use. That's what I'm using on my pod here. And a bit of compression, if you have it. Helps the notes jump out a bit more if you have a compressor. So the main part of the song is done on just the fourth, third, and second string. And that doesn't change a lot, so we're going to be using mostly those three strings. And I'll show you the pattern actually first, and then we'll worry about actually putting it all together after. So it starts on an A chord. This is your fifth fret right here for a reference point. So your fifth fret, second string, and then you're going one string down, one fret up, one string down, one fret up. And that's an A. Then you're going into a D, which is barring those three strings with your third finger. And then we're going into a sort of a G, which is right here, fifth fret, right here, seventh fret, and right here, eighth fret. Then back. Okay. Now with the other hand, of course, I'm just doing a light palm muting. If the camera will go over there. Now another way of doing that, because if you find that too hard to do that pattern, there's another way to do it, and it sounds almost the same, but it doesn't quite sound right to me, which is and now instead of barring those three with your ring finger, you would move your index finger up and bar them that way, which is a little more intuitive for most people. And then you're doing your G this way, which is putting your ring finger here on the 9th fret and your index finger here on the 8th fret. And you know, it doesn't sound that bad. They both sound pretty good. So whichever one feels more comfortable for you, I would say use that. Now you probably heard me at the beginning piecing two parts from two different guitars kind of into the same thing, which is going... Okay. That's something you can try, or if you have two guitar players, one can play the other part. Now the other part just differs slightly in the notes they play, but it's the same it's the same chords, it's just the inversions, the way the notes are played are just slightly different. The A is played up here, which is 7th here, 9th and 10th. Then you're barring, and then you're doing your G, back to there, and then to the A. So let's do that again. I'll let you find your chord here. Let's try that again. And it's fairly sharp. You know, he doesn't really let the notes ring. Now putting it all together is harder because you have to alternate. Thing, they do something slightly different a couple of times. He takes the A chord that we were doing before and adds the 5th string. So I have to rearrange my fingers like this, almost like you're doing a bar chord, which you can do if you want. And he's pedaling basically the 5th string, and you know, every once in a while he'll hit the chord while he's palm muting the whole thing. It sounds like this. Okay, moving right along. That's just an A and a G. You're doing that same A chord where you're 7th fret here, 9th fret here, and 10th fret here, and you're just playing those 3 strings. You pull off the ring finger and make sure you're barring the note here, so you're playing. So it's. Then you move that whole thing down 2 frets, and then you're going to hammer on your ring finger. Then you're going to peel it off, move it up 2 frets, and then hammer it on again. Now if you're finding this too hard with your pinky right here, just leave it out.